welcome back. I know what you're thinking, Ash. There's a big gaping hole in your Blu-ray collection. That can mean only one thing. It's time for pickups. That's right, it's time for yet another episode of Pickups, the show on the Get Invited show where I take any Blu-ray, video game, or comic book that I bought in the month of the past month, and I show it to you, and I go, here, look at it. It's really cool, right? Someone love me. So, of course, for this episode, we're going to be covering everything I bought in October, from new releases to old releases to things I found on the street. We're just going to show all of them, of course, starting with them Blu-rays. And, of course, considering October was the month of spookiness, the month of spooky things going around being spooky, of course, we had to pick up that new re-release of Child's Play. This is, of course, that Scream Factory goodness. They've kind of become my new favorite people to go to for Blu-rays, where they're just like, we're going to really re-release all these amazing classics onto these beautiful little Blu-rays with all these special features. And yeah, Child's Play's got all that. I mean, for one, you already know my thoughts on Child's Play. I love it. I think it's one of my favorite horror films ever made. And the Blu-ray itself, it's awesome. It comes with a bunch of documentaries. You get to learn how they made Chucky. It's badass. You should get it. And now I have yet another Scream Factory Blu-ray to show you. Yeah, it's like Screamtober. Screamtober edition, everyone. Yeah, the problem is I don't have much to say about this one because I was lazy and haven't watched it yet, but I did get Escape from New York. This is a movie I've wanted to watch for a long, long time because I'm super gay for Kurt Russell. I love him so much. I'd very much like him to be my dad. And I've never seen this movie. I've heard it's amazing. Guess I'll get back to you on that. Well, hey, speaking of Kurt Russell, I got The Thing, but you already knew that because I did a review on it. I love The Thing. It's a great movie. It's got some crazy practical effects, and now it's on this beautiful Scream Factory Blu-ray. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, it's beautiful. You can, open it up. It's got a different cover on the inside. Yeah, it's got some documentaries. There's 3 Scream Factories in a row, and I just pile this stuff. I make these piles, just randomly. I really like this company. And up next, I actually have a TV show. I know, Ash, you don't typically buy TV shows. Yeah, well, I proved you wrong because I bought one this month because every now and then a TV show gets released in a beautiful steelbook form that I cannot deny because it's just so good. So I bought Preacher. The first season of Preacher came out with this beautiful Target exclusive steelbook. I kind of just spit all over it. It's worth nothing now, but it was really pretty. It was like 40 bucks. I couldn't resist. Payday just happened, so I was like, okay. I've only seen the first episode. I really liked the first episode, so I'm assuming I'll like the rest of the episodes. Maybe then I'll start reading the comics. I don't know, but this is a pretty steelbook. I mean, look at the back of it. It's like, oh, hey, church, because he's a preacher. This is steel. You know, this is that nice kind of steelbook. This is that nice kind of TV show steelbook where it's so nice you don't even put it in your TV stack. You put it in with the movies because it's that good. Coming up next, October may have been a very meh month for new releases and movies in general, but as far as the Blu-ray releases went, we actually got some of the best movies of the year coming out, of course, with one movie that I kind of really liked to the point where I gave it an A+ out of 10. Swiss Army Man came out. It's beautiful. I love this movie. I love it so much, and now it's on Blu-ray, and you should all go buy it. I bought it. I rewatched it again. All the same things happened. I laughed. I cried. I got very emotional in weird sections, and I confused the people who were sitting around me. It's a great movie, and now it's on here. It was actually a hard Blu-ray to find because my local Best Buy it just went kaput. It went gone, and at Target, every now and then, we just don't get the Blu-rays in for indies, which infuriates me, so I had to drive a ridiculous amount of miles to find a Best Buy that still had Swiss Army Man. I found one, now I have it, and there's the plane, and yeah. And the next one up here is, of course, a movie I already own on the DVDs, but you know how we feel about DVDs. They're trash, they're cavemen shit, it's just ew. So we're trying to get rid of them for the sake of Blu-rays and only Blu-rays, and this is actually one that while I was waiting in line to purchase Swiss Army Man, there was a man in front of me at the Best Buy who was just taking his sweet time talking to the cashier like, I need $3 off my movie. So of course I went rummaging through their bargain bin. I found Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I'm glad I did because otherwise I would have left Best Buy with more money in my wallet, and who wants that? But yeah, Ferris Bueller's the best. It's the best shit. Look at him. He's like, I'm Matthew Broderick. I used to be really cool, and now whenever you see me in a movie, you're like, hey, Matthew Broderick, he still exists. Cool. Coming up next is a movie that, in all honesty, I didn't even really like. I literally just bought this for marathoning purposes for when the eventual next one comes out, and that's X-Men Apocalypse. I bought the steelbook because it was pretty. I mean, regardless of the fact I didn't like the movie, who's gonna say no to that? Look, it's Oscar Isaac, it's got a little voom, it's got a pretty bag, you open it up, the discs are cool, and there's your digital HD code. You know, I'm always really protective of these, but I don't ever use them, so you know what? I'm just gonna... There. X-Men Apocalypse is yours. You're welcome. Hey, Swiss Army Man had one too, and you should watch Swiss Army Man, you piece of shit, so there's a code to watch it. Coming up next, it looked like Best Buy had a little, like, hey, let's release a bunch of Steelbooks little deal they had going on. They had a little thing. It was like called Steelbook Haven or something like that. It was cool. I found Young Frankenstein on there and had to get it because, hey, we just lost Gene Wilder. We want to relive how funny he was. What better way to do that than with my personal favorite film of his? I mean, this movie's amazing. I love Young Frankenstein. I remember a few Halloweens back I saw it for the first time. I went to a theater down in Boulder. They were showing it. I was like, oh, this is funny. This is hysterical. I love this movie. It's amazing. If you like movies, if you like laughing, if you haven't seen Young Frankenstein, you're a piece of... Go watch it. Now coming up next, we got a twofer. We got two movies for... not for one, they were both $10 each. But basically, Inferno came out. I didn't much like Inferno. I did like these movies though, so I just bought them. Yeah, I got Da Vinci... That's Angels and Demons. I got Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons. I don't care. I know a lot of people don't like these movies. I enjoy them. They got pretty re-releases with pretty slipcovers. I couldn't resist. They were like $10 each down at the Target. And now they're mine. And they're beautiful. And haven't rewatched them yet. Maybe I rewatch them and I'm like, oh, the world was right. Or maybe I don't. And I don't know. It's a fucking cool cover. And in keeping with the awesomeness that is Swiss Army Man, we also did get literally the movie I have right above it in my best of the year list that came out finally on Blu-ray. I'm so happy to finally have it. It's Captain Fantastic, man. I love this movie. I love this movie so much, and it's really hurting me that not every single person in the world is talking about this. I mean, Oscar season's upon us, where I'm gonna see all these Oscar-worthy movies and be like, oh yeah, look at all these. They're gonna get Oscars, but I feel like Captain Fantastic is gonna get left in the wake, and it shouldn't. They shouldn't. This deserves the Best Picture nomination. It's incredible. If you haven't fucking seen it, well, you should go buy the Blu-ray. But if you're lazy, there, have a code. Have a code for Captain Fantastic. You like that code. You like that code. I give you that code. You're my bottom bitch. And now, if you recall last month's Pickups video, I almost said month review. I don't remember the names to my own shows. You recall last month's Pickups, you would have saw, hey, Ash finally let go his grudge against Harry Potter and started enjoying the movies again. Look, he bought the first 4. He must be a fan, but not a true fan because he doesn't have the other 4. But now I do! Yeah, I bought all the other Harry Potter movies. I bought all of them. I got the Deathly Hallows, I got the Half-Blood Princess, and I got the Order of the Bird thing. And they're here. They're queer and they don't want any bears. I'm very excited to own these. These are gorgeous looking Blu-rays. I love the new Blu-ray sets. I mean, look at these. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. I love each and every one of them. I have yet to rewatch them because I'm a piece of shit. But I'm gonna do that since Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them it is on that horizon. So I say let's get ready for that with the finale of our marathon. Yay! And now we are at the final of my Blu-rays. Now this is one that I remember everyone was like, oh, this is getting released. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'll probably forget about that. But then I saw it on a little display down at work and I was like, ooh, Daddy can't resist that. And that is the new Alien Special Edition Blu-ray. I mean, look at this thing. It's thick. It is thick like those beautiful women all of you want, including myself. Look at this beautiful thing. It's wonderful. It comes with everything. It comes with this, which has a art book and a bunch of prints in it. I'd open it to show you, but there are a lot, and it would get messy, and I don't like getting messy. Then it has the Blu-ray in there somewhere, if you can get it out. See, it's got the Blu-ray, and it's in all its glory, and it's like, hey, it's aliens, and... Man, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't seen Aliens since high school, so I'm really excited to see it again. I'm really excited to check it out. And of course, we got another digital code here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give that to you. Because why not? I'm not gonna watch Aliens on my computer. You can though, because you're cool. Wowza! that was a lot of Blu-rays, Ash. I'm sure you have an equal amount of comic books and video games to live up to that. No. Yeah, no, this is the part of the show where it gets really fast because we literally just have 2 more things to show off. I guess I'll start with comic books. Only bought 1 comic this month. Money's been tight because I didn't work for 2 weeks for some reason. I think it was Godzilla's fault. I don't remember, but I did buy 1 comic, and that was Batman Gates of Gotham. Specifically because 1, I really love Scott Snyder's takes on Batman, and for 2, I mean, look at that cover. That cover's pretty. I was excited for that cover. And it showed up, and it's good. It's good. This is like what they've been stouting as an origin story for Gotham City. And that it is, and it's a good one. The one thing that really kept me from really loving it is this is like, I didn't realize, this is one of those, hey, Dick Grayson is Batman stories. And honestly, I don't like those unless I'm watching Batman Bad Blood when he makes the funny nunjas joke. Like, that's the only time where I was like, okay, Dick Grayson's Batman. But in terms of this, it felt like for an origin story of Gotham, it would make a lot more sense to have Bruce Wayne in that role. Like, I read the book, he's not dead. He's still there, I don't know. Also, the artwork's not that good. I don't like the artwork in here. It's just, it kind of looks like Heart of Hush. Like, less shit, but it still looks like, I don't know. Wow, Ash, that was some mean things you had to say about Batman. I hope you got some video games that could make you atone for saying the artwork in Gates of Gotham isn't very good. Oh yeah, well I got Return to Arkham. I got it. It just came out on the PlayStation 4. This year is the year of, you either buy a game and you're disappointed by it, or you buy the remastered version of a game you already loved and you're like, awesome. And I was actually really excited for this. This, of course, includes Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, just now remastered for PlayStation 4. And it's awesome. I'm so happy. I've been playing through Asylum recently and just loving it again. Also realizing Batman has this mega frown the entire way through. I did not notice that until now, but it is something that is kind of funny to me. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. You go buy, it's like 40 bucks or something. You open it up and look at that. Every copy comes with Arkham City, and I guess it's a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5. That's... Why do I suck? And with all that, there you have it. Those are all my pickups for the month of October. We got a lot of stuff there, and by a lot of stuff, I mean I bought a lot of Blu-rays and a lot of nothing else. But, of course, I want to hear what you picked up this month. Let me know, let me know. You got any of them digital codes I gave out when I remembered I was going to start doing that. I'll start doing it next month, too. So, you know, if you like digital codes, if you like watching movies on your iTunes, get hype. Also remember to like, comment, and subscribe, do the dealies, do the social medias, do all the things, and, you know, until next month, I guess stay classy. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I feel like a different person.